Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today, where I'm going to be making some a bit of an American classic called Maryland crab cakes. So let's get on with it. Pretty simple recipe, reasonably simple. The first thing I've got here is I've just got 400 grams of fresh picked crab meat, and I'll just put that aside for a second. Alrighty, now in a separate bowl here, I'm just going to put in 1 egg. I've got some mayonnaise here, and I'm just going to put in a couple of tablespoons. I've got some Dijon mustard, and I'm just going to put in about 3/4 of a teaspoon of that. Next I've got some Worcestershire sauce. We only want a little bit of that, so I've got here about 1/4 of a teaspoon measure, and that's about all we need. Actually, that's about 1/2 teaspoon. Yeah, it's a 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire. Now in here I've got a mix called Old Bay seasoning spice mix. Now I believe you can buy it already made up, Old Bay spice mix. It's quite common in America. I couldn't find it here where I live, so I've sort of made my own basically, and here's how I did it. Alrighty guys, just to make our Old Bay seasoning here, one of our main ingredients is celery salt, and I'll be using 1 tablespoon of that. Now paprika, ground paprika, I've got 1/4 of a teaspoon. If I can open it. Now the rest of these spices here, I'll go through them quickly with you, will all be 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I've got ground hot chili, I've got ground ginger, I've got ground cinnamon, I've got ground cloves, ground cardamom, ground nutmeg, ground allspice, and ground black pepper. I'll throw them all in, I won't bore you having to watch me put them all in, and I'll give that a little bit of a mix. Now with that recipe I'm only going to use about 1.5 teaspoons of that, and I'll save the rest for another recipe sometime. That's quite nice. Alrighty, last but not least, I've just got a couple of tablespoons of finely chopped parsley. With my whisker, I'm just going to whisk that up. Alright, and we're only lightly whisking it, we're not trying to make a souffle or anything. So I'll get my crab meat back, I'll transfer that mixture into it. Alright, so what we're going to do, obviously, is we're just going to gently fold that mixture through our crab meat. But yeah, reasonably gently. We don't want to, some of these bigger bits, we sort of want to keep them as whole as we can. If we can. Now the last thing I want to add to that is I've got some freshly made biscuit crumbs. Now I used Salada biscuits. In America they would use a biscuit called a cracker called saltine. I think it's the same, basically the same thing. Now, I don't want to add all that. I just want to add a little bit at a time. We're sort of just trying to add the minimum we can. So that's sort of like 1 dessert spoon, just to help bind it up a bit, but we don't want it overly breaded. We want to be generous with our crab to crumb ratio. Don't want to be stingy like some shops would be. You know, 80% crumb. That's a little bit more. Alright, now, with thoroughly clean hands, just wash them. I'm going to take little handfuls, about so big, my crab mixture. And form it into little patties like so. Like I say, they're still quite lumpy, big bits of crab on them, and that's what we're sort of after. Now I'll get on with making the rest of those, and then I'm going to put these in the fridge for a minimum of about an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half, something like that, and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so I've just pulled my Maryland crab cakes out of the fridge there. I've got some butter, probably a couple of tablespoons with a little bit of oil, just heating away there on a medium-high heat. So yeah, that made about 5 sort of handful size cakes, that amount. So I'm just going to gently sit them in my fry pan here. And to start with, I'm just not going to move them around too much. Just give them time to consolidate. Alrighty guys, as you can see, I've just taken my crab cakes off. I'm just going to make a simple little butter sauce to go with it. So I've just melted a bit more butter in a little smaller clean fry pan. So just into that butter, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of freshly chopped tarragon, just roughly chopped, and about half a teaspoon or so of baby capers. Just give it a swirl around for a minute or two, or just maybe about a minute, not too long. Don't want that butter melting. Get the heat down. Alright, and last little thing to that is I've got the juice of 1 lemon. Alright, ready to plate up? Alrighty guys, so as you saw, I've just plated up 3 of my Maryland crab cakes. I've loaded a bit of that butter, tarragon, caper and lemon sauce over it. Let's try these. Now these are very, very, very delicate. You probably noticed as I was moving them around and all that, not to push and prod them too much. They're going to fall apart a little bit as I cut through them, and that's fine. I'd rather that because I didn't want them to either eggy or too crummy, too bready. So yeah, just get a good little scoop onto my plate like so. See if we'll focus on it. As you can see, it's mostly crab. Let's try a bit. That is so good, guys. Tell you what, if you like crab, you'll love it. Yum. Alrighty, thanks for watching, as always. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you know when I upload new videos, and I will see you all next time.